Hello everyone, my name is Quinn West, and today we're going to be looking over the module Seeded Maze. So this module involves creating a traversable grid generated using the seed at the top of the module. So let's write it down. 709-842-738-635 800-959-366-002. And that's all the information we need from the module, so we can just move up here. And we need to generate a grid. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a big field of dots. Doesn't really matter how you notate this though. And just have a bunch of dots here, just like this. And a little more for good measure. And so what each of these digits in the seed is going to do is it's going to generate cells within this grid that we can traverse to later. So first we need to designate a spot to be 0, 0. I'm just going to arbitrarily pick this as 0, 0. Doesn't really matter where we go. And for each of these digits in order, we need to decide where new traversable cells are going to be placed. So if we start with a 7, using this diagram at the bottom here, if gray is the most recently generated cell, we're going to be having to place a cell above and below. So there would be like a cell above and below here. However, for all the digits in the rest of the seed, we actually need to use the position relative to the earliest generated cell not already used. So in this case, we need to actually determine which of these to generate from, as this 0 would no longer be used. So we actually need to figure out what order these are generated in, which is set in the manual. We start north, and then we just go clockwise. So from here, I'm just going to place a 1 and 2. So this 0 has been used as a generated source. We're going to replace that with a hashtag. You can use whatever. And the 7 has been used. Next is the 0, and the oldest generated cell not used is this 1, which is why I'm numbering them in order. And the 0 instruction actually is just telling us to not move anywhere. So we're just going to make this a hashtag, and the 0 has been used. Next is the 2 instruction is a 9. So this 9 is actually in all 4 directions, but we're going clockwise. So north, we already have a cell here, so we can just skip that. But we're going to have 3, 4, 5. We want to go clockwise around. And this 2 has been used, so we're going to make that a hashtag, and this 9 instruction has been used. Next is the 3, using the 8 instruction. So the 8 is asking us to go right and down from the gray cell. So we're going to have 6 and 7, and this 3 has been used, and we're going to get rid of the 8. So we're just going to keep doing this until the rest of the seed. So next up is a 4. So from this 4, we're going to go down to 8. Replace that with a hashtag and use that 4. Next is a 2. Oldest is a 5, who's asking us to go right. But because we've already generated a cell here, we could just skip this cell and replace it with a hashtag immediately. Next is a 7. So from the 6, we're going to go up and down in that order. So we're going to have 9. And I'm just going to put A, just because I want to go through the alphabet. And it's just I have enough digits. So 6 is a hashtag. Next is the 7. So we're going to use this 3 and go up from it. But we can't go up, so we're just going to make that hashtag immediately. 8 from 8 is right and down. So we're going to have B and C. Replace that. Next instruction is 6. From here is up and left. So we're going to go D, E. Make that hashtag. 3 from the A is up. Can't go up, so that's hashtag immediately. 5 is right and left, so that's an F here, because we can't go left from that B. 8 is right and down from C, so we have G and H in that order. 0, 0 actually is just, we just replace the next ones, because we can't traverse from those. 9 is all 4 directions, so we're going to have I and J, because we're going clockwise. Replace the F. 5 is from the G, which is right and left, but this has already been traversed, even though it's not a hashtag, so that's just going to be a hashtag immediately. 9 from the H is all 4 directions, so K, L, and M. Place that. 3 is up from the I, so we have an N here. 6 is up and left from the J, which we can't do. And now we have K, which is up and left again, we can't do. L and M are actually being used by the 0, 0. And 2 is right, so this is going to be an O, and then we replace this with a hashtag. And we've reached the end of the seed, and any extra letters and numbers don't actually matter, so we're just going to replace this with a hashtag anyway. Now, from the 0, 0 position that we've designated, we need to determine how to move within this grid. To do so, we take the serial number. So serial number is Charlie 38 Uniform Victor 8, and we're going to turn any letters into its alphabetic position. So C is 3, U is 21, V is 22. And we're going to take all these modulo 4. So it's going to be 3, 3, 0, 1, 2, 0. What all these digits is going to represent is the directions, starting from north going clockwise. 0, 1, 2, 3 is north, east, south, and west. So, actually, it's going to be up, right, down, and left. So it's going to be left, left, up, right, down, up. And we need to repeat this a certain amount of times, or we need to have this sequence be the length a certain amount of times, equal to 2 times batteries plus 5. So 2 times batteries is 2, plus 5 is 7. So we need to extend the sequence until it's 7 digits long, or 7 moves long. So that's just end up copying this L over here. If it was for, say, like 15, you just like chunk it, now it's 15 long. But we just have a 7, so we're just going to make it left. So starting from here, we can't move left, so we just stay put. So it's left, left again, up. We can't move right, down, then up. In fact, it looks like we're just going to get stuck here. So left, and then this is their ending position. This is going to be x of 0 and y of 1. So we're going to submit that into the module using these digits. That's a solved module. So I'm going to do another example, but I'm just going to use a different set of edgeworks so we may have more moves to work with. So actually, I'm going to generate something until I have a lot of batteries, and hopefully you don't get stuck. 5 batteries will do, and we'll just pick this one. So let's write down our seed. 579 537 062 903 241 606 399 111. 24 digits. Cool. Let's make our grid again. Just a bunch of dots I like to do. Copy a bunch of lines and designate a 0, 0. So let's start. So from the 5, we're going to do the same. It's the same exact process. So from the 5, it's right and left, but we have to do it in that order because we go clockwise, starting from north. That becomes a hashtag. 7 is up and down, so 3 and 4 from here. 9 from the 2 is all directions. 5 left and right from here is 8 and 9. 3 is up, so we can't go up from here. 7 is up and down from the 5, which is A, and we can't go down there. 0 is we stay put. 6 is up and left from 7, so it's going to be B and C. Get rid of that. 2 is right from 8, so we're going to have a D here. 9 is all 4 directions, so it's just an E actually, because these are all taken up. 0 is we stay put. 3 is up, so from the B we go up to there. We're going to put an F. 2 is right from C. We can't go right from C, so that's just a hashtag. From the D is 4, which is down, so we have a G there. Next is 1, which is left, which we can't go left. Then we have a 6 from the F, which is up and left, so H and I. Place that. 0 is nowhere, so we get rid of that. A 6 from the H is J and K. 3 is up from the I, which is already existing. 9 is all 4 directions, so L, M, N. Number 9 from here is just an O, actually, because that's all taken up. 1 is left, so left from L is P. Left from M is nothing, and then left from N is a Q. So that's the rest of the seed. Replace all these with hashtags, and actually we just have a lot of extra space. And let's get our movement. So 6, E, 8, N, M, 5 is our serial number, so I'm going to take alphabetic position of the letters, which is 14 and 13, modulo 2, so 2, 3, 0, 2, 1, 1, which in directions is down, left, up, down, right, right. And so we're going to take 2 times the batteries, which is 2 times 5 is 10, and we're going to add 5 to 15. So there's 15 long, so copy, pop, copy, and delete those 3. So starting from here, down, we can't go down, so left, up, down, right, right. Down, left, up, down, right, right, down, left, up. So It seems we just ended up at 0, 1 anyway, or 1, 0. But that's just what you want to do. You're gonna move until you reach the end of the seed. You can't move. Like if I'm going right, if I were to go right from here, it doesn't teleport me over here, as there's like a wall here. So we've ended up at 0, 1, or excuse me, at 1, 0. And that's a solved module. So if you have any questions, please post them down in the comments below. And thank you for watching.